Hey guys, Robgillt, Capetownspares. Yeah, new cars, 2021, the future cars. As we were talking about in part one, going to part two, I'm going to sit here and go through it with you, go through the list here, and let's just have a look. Let's get to it. So what are the new cars for 2021? I've got them all here. Quite interesting. Memory's a bit old, can't go that way. But yeah, I mean, the first one on the list, I don't think we covered it last week. Jaguar F-Pace, yeah, it's quite nice. Yeah, it looks really good. Turbo diesel, 147 kilowatts, 221 kilowatt engine, 3 litre turbo diesel as well. So there's a couple of engine offerings. Looks pretty good, nice car, really decent. So Jaguar F-Pace coming out. Then you've got the Jeep. The Jeep looks nice, lovely little Renegade. A friend of mine mentioned to me the other day that bought a Jeep Renegade and it's got a 1.4 engine in it. So let's have a look at what this has got. I mean, I would never have dreamed of a Jeep having a 1.4 engine. But these days, yeah, this one's got a 1.3 litre turbo, 4-cylinder engine, petrol, 110 kilowatts, and there's also a 1 litre turbocharged for a Jeep. Can you believe it? What happened to the V8s? Goodness me. But yeah, lovely car. That's coming out in 2021. The Kia Sonet also coming out. Whatever, Kia. But then we've got Lamborghini Huracan. Now, I mean, I grew up as a kid having the Countach painted on my wall, the whole 9 yards. It was really cool. This looks quite interesting. 5.2 litre V10, so we've got real engines again. 0 to 100 k's an hour in 3 seconds, 310 k's an hour, 470 kilowatts. What a car. So that looks good as well. That looks absolutely stunning. And then we've got a new Land Rover Defender. Wow, that's cool. New Land Rover Defender. It looks like it's coming back again. Everybody loves a Land Rover. And it looks like it'll have 177 kilowatt D240 engine and then a 221 kilowatt engine as well. And a 294 kilowatts. So you're going to get a few different versions of it. Yeah, it looks quite nice, looks quite modern, all the plastic goodies on it and stuff. It's not the old riveted together Land Rover that we used to get. So very cool. And just behind the Land Rover, guess what? A Mahindra. A new Mahindra Tar. Well, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. T-H-A-R. Tar. Probably Tar. Yeah, that's coming out. Looking quite, it's a 4-cylinder turbocharged engine, looks like. Interesting vehicle, not for me, but I mean, if you're going to buy a vehicle like that, buy a Land Rover, that sort of thing. And then, of course, who wouldn't want a Maserati? Maserati MC20 coming out next year, and it's their first in-house designed engine. Can you believe it? Sorry, it is Coffee with Rob. Gotta have a coffee. First in-house designed engine in 20 years. Can you believe it? That's amazing. Does 325 k's an hour, 463 kilowatts, 0 to 200 kilometers an hour in 8.8 seconds. Wow, that's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Then to go with the Ranger that we had in the first part, we've got a Mazda BT50 coming out, a new Mazda BT50. Looks pretty much like the old one, bit of a fancy grille and what have you. Smart 3 litre turbo diesel. Yeah, it looks good. That might be nice. Yeah, looks like fun. And then a new McLaren. I mean, McLaren came out of the blue with that Formula One thing, and suddenly there's McLarens everywhere, But yeah, new McLaren 765 LT. It looks pretty nice. I see they've got it depicted in orange. 563 kilowatts. Pretty powerful. Anyway, so a new McLaren out, and finally a new Mercedes-Benz S-Class. Looks pretty much like all the other S-Classes, but a new Mercedes-Benz S-Class is coming out. And Yeah, it looks 4 litre V8. Ooh, that's good, 350 kilowatts, so that'll be nice. Pretty cool. So you've got a new S-Class, always silver. As always, Mercedes is always silver. It's absolutely brilliant. And no Mini. Can you believe it? We're not getting a Mini this year. Hectic, man. How can we have no Mini? But we are getting a Mitsubishi Xpander 7-seater. It looks quite modern, quite fancy, and all the rest of it. So that'll be interesting. And then a new Nissan Xterra. The Nissan looks good. And you know, Nissan's been going through a tough time. The last 2 years, they've showed a terrible loss, especially after that CEO got arrested and taken away and what have you. Since then, they've been struggling to get back. So it'll be nice to see them get back to where they were, with some decent vehicles and some fun vehicles, because that's what they were about to start with. Remember the old Datsun Triple S, what a car, you know. So it's time they got back to where they should be. It really is. So hey, with that, guys, I think I'm going to leave it at that today, and we'll get back to it soon. Maybe we'll do a part 3. And yeah, but those are some of the new cars coming out in 2021. Interesting, eh? Some interesting stuff coming out. Check the blog out as well. Don't forget to visit the part shop. Get what you need for your cars. That's always fun. And like, comment, and subscribe so we can get together next time. Like the Facebook page as well, and follow me on Instagram. Till next time, guys. Thanks for watching, and cheers.